there you are. I am currently in Oslo, going to pick up Tanya from Wandering and Frame. We will drive down through Europe for the next almost 2 weeks, and we will live from this car and experience some nice places. It will be a blast. Let's go. So the trip obviously started in Norway. First stop in Sweden, had some dinner, took the ferry to Poland. Slept on the ferry. Ferry took about 9 hours, easy ride. Felt energized next morning to drive for many hours further into Poland. Stop, eat some more, see some more, drink some coffee. Film a beautiful castle. Didn't see any signs that drones weren't allowed, so yeah, kind of took the risk here. More breaks, more food. Going through Europe, stopping, sleeping and watching the stars next in Slovakia. Drove into forest, asked some local people if it's allowed to drive here and be here. They say yes. And the person I meet now, well, he did not say yes. And even though he said something about English, not really sure that he spoke it or understood it.
Looking?
So we had a little bit of disagreement.
What papieren?
No, but it makes auto.
No auto.
Auto.
Okay, okay.
Sorry.
We go out.
No, Turik, weg.
This way?
Weg.
Which way?
Ja, weg. Tu nemoš biti tu.
This or this?
This.
Yes.
Which,
Što to maš?
which way?
Oko treći. Tu je... Čo máš? English?
English, yeah.
Do vás je poslal. Tu je Jagr.
Yeah, okay. Well, which way?
Dobre, otoča a Turik a weg.
This way or
Ne,
this way?
weg.
This way?
Ne, takto weg, tam weg.
That way.
But all in all, I think we're still friends.
Sadi posedi, tu nemoješ robiť.
I think that because even though I had to leave, he was so impressed with my driving skills that he just had to film me. The way I backed out into that forest, yeah, kind of impressive. Back out on the highway. Going through the Czech Republic, we found some beautiful places that had open landscape, mountains and more. Closing to the night, there was a place called Brno, Brno? I don't know. But there's a hot balloon there. So we had to stop, film it, watch it, and I did send my drone up just to get these shots. Going further into Croatia, there's a couple of places we wanted to see. A couple of places we want to scout. 1, to see if we can park the car and sleep. 2, to see if there are any wildlife. And 3, just to discover more of the mountain range close to the sea of Croatia. Didn't find it, went to sleep. Took some picture of the rooftop tent and the car in the sunset. Found a place near the sea at the evening, stayed there for a night, took some drone shots, took some shots of the night sky, woke up to beautiful morning, and drove from there into a town which I don't remember the name of, but it had an awesome camping spot. It was a huge place where there was tennis fields, paddle fields, wasn't not fields but courts maybe, even training facilities indoor and outdoor, and it also had a water park. Awesome place. We stayed close to the water and just spent the time here to reorganize the camp, eat some food, relax body, mind and spirit. I had to adjust the awning because the rooftop tent couldn't open properly, which meant there was a bit of, well, it collected some moist and water on the top. But after some time that was fixed, we could finally use the awning to some shade. Croatia had about 30 degrees Celsius, so it was burning hot. Tasted some local wine. Bought some local wine and moved on. You might wonder, why are you going on this trip? Well, this is all because of a elopement happening in the Dolomites some days later. And we both saw that together we could take a round trip through Europe, smile a little bit, and experience some new places that we haven't been on our way to the elopement, where we're both going to photograph and film. Tanya is the main shooter at this elopement, and I am booked in as a drone, movie and backup shooter. At this point in the trip, everything is chaos in the car, and I lost my DJI. I really thought I left it in the woods, but after clearing the entire car, the DJI was found and we could move on. I had a great sleep outside after failed wildlife photograph session. Saw a cave we couldn't film. From the inside it was illegal, so here's the exit of the cave. I'll send the link below so you can see which type of cave it was, so you can see some photos of it. I have none. But if you are ever in Slovenia going to that place, do visit that cave. It's incredible. Found an old hotel but in Italy, reorganized again for the 5th or 6th time. Everything out, everything in, check that everything is with, charge batteries, charge my own batteries, look at some photos, look at some film, to get ready for the next day. We are going to Lake Lago di Braias, where the elopement started. And from here out, it's just a couple of beautiful days with a nice couple from Australia, Meg and Ryan. And everything was just so nice. After Lago di Braias, we climbed up in the mountains with our car. I didn't climb that mountain. Look at that, that's huge. So we drove up into the mountains, took some photos, more drone, and had an awesome time before we continued on to the Mount Ceseda. Beautiful place high up in the mountain. I think it was 2,350 meters above sea level, and we were so lucky with the weather because there were clouds almost the entire time. But just as we were going to do the ceremony, everything cleared up and it was a beautiful backdrop where you can see mountains, clouds, light, colors. Everything was just so nice. It was just amazing. From here on out, wow. From here on out there wasn't so much time. We had to get back to Norway. So we drove through Germany. No, first Austria, then Germany. But before that we did stop. And guess what? We ate some more. Here we're crossing the borders into Denmark. Awesome. Ate some Nutella. I almost finished that huge box. Tried to work on the boat, which wasn't the easiest place to work based on what was happening around there. So thank you for this time. Enjoy some of the photos from this trip. And for my next video, I will be going up to Dovrefjell with Juan Dos Juans, coming from Spain to Norway. So if you're eager to see that, that will be out in, well, I have no idea, maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks. But again, thanks. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.